forms of communication. I explained 5 different types. Now comes to the form. There is a intrapersonal communication, and this is very, people say that it can be that you talk to yourself. Yes, you can talk to yourself. And there's a beautiful book, what you say, or how you do the self-talk. And, whenever you are thinking, or whenever you are at quiet side of your, day, you talk to yourself. And there's a lot of that talk is going on. That is the first thing. 80% of the talk that you're doing it with yourself. Then comes the interpersonal. This is informal, between 2 people, or a small group of people. This is friends, some relatives, and you're in a party, or you're at a dinner, a picnic, that type of a thing. Then interviewing, of course, when you interview somebody, that's a formal way. Question answer takes place. You would like to select that person, recruit that person. Organizational communication is formal, also informal, where in the organization, in the office, there is the talk which goes on. Public speaking, where there are few people to few hundred people to a few thousand and hundreds of thousands, where these big rally takes place, and that is another type of a communication. Now we have come into an era of internet and computers. This is called computer mediated communication, CMC. This is informal as well as formal, where there is all kind of electronic communication going on. There is, of course, social media is also there. So this is where the technology has taken over in the last 30-35 years. Email, blogging, texting, this chatting, tweeting, all this is happening how through this CMC. And it may be real time, face to face, or it can be virtual, not in the real time. Coming to the next 7th form of communication is called mass communication. Now, this mass communication has been happening from a fairly long time through newspaper, TV, radio, films, videos. And this here, mostly the politicians, they use this in order to reach out to not just few hundred or thousand, millions of people. That's called mass communication. And lastly, it's called negotiation. We are doing some sort of a negotiation between 2 people, between more people, but this negotiation that we would like to be in has to be a win-win situation. Now, if one party is winning, the other party is losing, that's not a negotiation. And the skills that you need to understand in negotiation is you have to have patience while you're talking. Again, trying to understand, trying to feel, trying to get to the other person's viewpoint. And you have to keep your emotion under control and set the right scene for that negotiation that you would like to have. Your preparation for that talk that you're going to have, that should be thorough. And then your communication, where you listen and understand the person who's negotiating with you, and in the end the agreement has to be there. That's the negotiation skills. Now, in conversation, how do we start talking with people? Now, if that picture, they say that picture speaks 1,000 words. That's exactly this picture is. Now, the guy on the left side, you can see that guy is trying to explain something, and the girl is just accepting it. Her hand, that the body language is saying that, yes, I agree with you, or whatever you are saying, you are right. And that's what you should be good at when you're communicating. And the formula, how to start a conversation or how to do the ice breaking, again, this is a formula we call a Ford methodology, and I have added the word H. If you would like to start a conversation, what is this acronym? F is for family. I mean, people can talk for hours and hours about their family. O is for the occupation. And an occupation is the work that person is doing or the business that person is in. R is rest and recreation. D is dream. Everybody has dreams. They can talk about their aspiration, especially when you talk to the teenagers or you talk to the young adults. They have got big dreams. And H is health. So these are the words that you can start your conversation with.